I like watching TV shows like The Voice or America's Got Talent. I also like those cooking competitions that are on TV. I have to admit that I get hooked on some of those shows and can't wait to the end to see who was the best in that particular episode and would advance to the next level. Today, TV programs are loaded with similar shows, and I am sure you have seen some of them. Some people are truly very talented in cooking food, dancing, singing, in magic shows, acrobatic, and many other skills. Each one of those competitors' dream is to compete to the very end and then win the whole thing. Why? Because there is a nice grand prize, most times involving a good amount of money, but even more than that, there comes fame and popularity, and that's what all those people want. People want to be famous, recognizable, and that is what brings real fortune to their lives. Nothing wrong with that, and I admire people with great talents. Just look at those popular YouTube channels that get thousands and thousands of subscribers. Those are made by smart, intelligent, wise, funny, and very talented people that others want to watch and listen to. Some of those YouTubers also became very famous and probably very rich. That was their dream and purpose in life, and they worked very, very hard to accomplish it. I admire them too, because by making my own little channel here and by posting weekly reflections, I myself have learned how much time and work that takes. Why is he saying all this, you may wonder? Well, I'm talking about this because over 2000 years ago, there was another person, a man who was very famous and very popular, a man who was followed by huge crowds, a man who could have all that many people desire now: fame, money, popularity. His name was John the Baptist. Welcome everyone, Father Chris. John the Baptist was a person who attracted big crowds. They loved to listen to him, and he spoke with power and with wisdom. Many of them even thought that he was the one, that he was the Christ they were awaiting. Now the people were filled with expectation, and all were asking in their hearts whether John might be the Christ. And you know, some would answer to that, "Yes, I am the one. Follow me. Support me, give me your money." But John knew better. He knew that he didn't deserve nor need any of that popularity. He realized he was only a tool, the one who was pointing out to others the most important man who was coming after him. John was only the one who called people to conversion and to prepare themselves for Christ. And John said, "One mightier than I is coming. I am not worthy to loosen the thongs of his sandals." It is not about me. It is all about Jesus Christ. How many of us can humbly repeat after John, "It is not about me. It is not about you, but this is all about Christ." But many can't do that. They would rather take the opportunity in any occasion just to become famous, popular, and rich. Sadly, there are even those who would use the name of Jesus for their own fame. So today, John the Baptist teaches us, especially those of us who are clergy, that it is not about us. It is all about Christ and pointing him out and about bringing others to him. John teaches us and teaches me that this YouTube channel is not for me, nor about me, but it is only a tool to point to God and to Christ. One mightier than I is coming. I am not worthy to loosen the thongs of his sandals. It is so easy to forget about that and get into the temptation of becoming popular and attracting others to ourselves rather to God through us. And I don't want to judge anyone. That is not my intention. But you and I know that there are many among the clergy out there who use the name of Jesus for their own gain. These are the priests, deacons, bishops, missionaries, and sometimes lay ministers who can preach with a great passion, who may perform miracles and do outstanding works of charity, but keep forgetting that the goal of this is to attract the crowds that follow them not to themselves, but to Christ. I spoke with a person once who traveled a long distance just to participate in a Holy Eucharist that was presided over by a very popular charismatic priest who attracted the crowds. She said that that was the most awesome experience of the Eucharist she ever had. Really? Was that really about the Eucharist or only about that charismatic priest? And I am sure that the priest is wonderful, famous, and is being invited to speak by many parishes, but does he attract people to Christ or only to himself? I don't know. The Holy Eucharist is the most powerful and meaningful sacrament that Jesus left us. Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist, and all we do during that special sacrament should focus on Jesus, not on anything else. John the Baptist once again reminds us it is not about me, it is all about Christ. And so just remember that the Eucharist that is celebrated by our Pope in Rome or by the most popular charismatic preacher is as worthy, powerful, and holy as a Eucharist celebrated by a simple, retired, and humble priest in the most remote village in the world. Because it's not about the Pope, it is not about the deacon, it is not about the missionary, it is not about the priest, it is only about Jesus Christ. We are only the tools that should help bring others to God, just like John the Baptist did, as we read from the Gospel today. So let's go to work. God bless you.